Sure. We are live.
Yeah.
Okay, we are live.
Let's get rid of that.
It's nothing worse than hearing your voice echo.
That was weird. Yeah.
It does that every time we go live. Okay, guys. Yay. I'm so excited to do this tonight. We changed things up a little bit. We have some people coming in by Zoom. A lot of people that don't have social media, they still wanted to be a part of this. So they're in the Zoom room here. And then we're also going live. So we wanted to tell you a little bit first. It's kind of like housekeeping of how you can win, how you can enter to win tonight. Okay. We are going to do a few cool things. The first thing that we are going to do is we're going to give away a couple of the 5-day trial packs of our strip. And I'm going to tell you all about why you want that in a little bit. Okay. But the 5-day trial pack of the strip, the way that you can enter to win for that is you're going to follow these steps. You're going to share the live video. Okay. So everybody that sees us live, you're going to share. Sharing is caring, right? Share the live video. You're going to tag the person who invited you to this, and you're going to write the word sunshine. And I'm going to tell you why I picked sunshine is because we are like a little happy sunshine strip. Okay. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So that is the way to enter to win. We're going to give away 5-day trial packs, and the cool thing about this is we're going to announce some winners at the end of this live. Hi, Vanna. Hey. We're gonna announce some winners at the end of this live, but we're also gonna let you, if you cannot be here for some reason, somebody you invited could not get on tonight, we're gonna let you watch the replay, and we're gonna announce another group of winners on Sunday. Okay, so that everybody who's missing out tonight, they can still have a chance to win and have a chance to look over the information. So just make sure that if somebody can't be here today, you are giving them this video to watch the replay. Okay. What we're also doing is after we explain all the goodness that we have here at Elomir, and if you decide you want to be a part of this, I want you to comment "I'm in" and tag the person who invited you here. Okay. Because what we're going to do, the same thing at the end of this, we are going to announce somebody who's going to get a $49 reimbursement, which is the join fee. Okay. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. And I'm also going to pick another one on Sunday. So that kind of makes it fair for everybody who kind of missed out and couldn't be on here tonight. Okay. So just know that you want to stay to the end so that we can announce those winners. Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the little happy sunshine strip. This is why we call it that, guys. I'm going to open this up and show you what we have here. And the first thing I'm going to talk a little bit about is this product. And I kind of skipped over the fact of us introducing ourselves. I do that a lot. Shanna Hunter.
Brandon Hunter.
Okay, we are, I've been in the ER as an RN for about 14 years before I was able to retire due to this industry. And I am also a nutritional health coach. And Brandon has been, you could tell about yourself.
I've been in the warehouse. I worked in the warehouse for about 15 years, warehouse management or whatnot.
Before we retired him, because
before we retired, I've been retired for about 3 years now, something like that.
It's been nice. Yes, 2 years we've been working together in this industry from home. But guys, I'm trying to open up my little sunshine strip and I was having issues, but look at this. Okay. This is why we are all here. And you're probably looking at this and thinking, you're cracking up. You're like, what is that thing? It's this little tiny square of sunshine. And that's what we like to call it, because this little tiny real estate, and all it is a little strip. And it's kind of like, if you've ever seen the Listerine strip, guys, it's that kind of a texture, right? Except it doesn't have any of the junk in it that a Listerine strip does. This strip was actually made from scratch, meaning there's actually no product out on the market that is a strip that is made from the ingredients that we have here. And 3 of them are the main ingredients that we have work synergistically together. And I'm going to go into that in a minute, but it's a little thin strip. You can put it on your tongue. You can put it under your tongue. And I even know some people that stick it on their cheek. Okay. But the reason why we do that is it dissolves. And within minutes of it dissolving, it actually is we don't have to go through the digestive process, which if you know what that means, right? That means when you don't have to digest something like you would an oral capsule or tablet, right? Then you actually get the nutrients to your body a lot quicker, right? So the bioavailability, which is the rate at which we absorb this, is so much quicker than anything out there on the market. And it's due to our diffusion technology, okay? But let's talk a little bit about what this is and why it was created, okay? So this was actually created to be something that was deliverable to the mental health space. And the reason why it was created was because our CEO actually saw just out of the blue, she watched a 2020 episode. And when she watched it, it just like had this really big impact on her because basically of what our nation is going through in the last couple of years, okay? With the conditions that we have been under as far as all you guys know, we can't say the word, but this nasty virus that has been going on and people having to stay in their homes and not being social. Kids couldn't go to school. They lost their friendships. They lost touch of their social lives. And they started to go ahead and be on social media a lot, right? And what did that do? It also gave them, it put them in that comparison game, that space that a lot of adults are. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but how many of you guys have seen some people's lives on social media and you're like, must be nice. It seems perfect, right? They're going on vacations every week. They're talking about their luxury car they just got. They talk about how close their family life is. And it almost seems like they're perfect, right? And when you look at teenagers today, they put high expectations on themselves because of social media. And what does that start to cause? It starts to cause them to be overwhelmed, stressed, feeling sad, okay? Because they feel like they're not, keeping up with what everyone else is doing or society, right? And so this 2020 special was talking about how the mental health space has gotten to the point where these teenagers, the amount of sadness and stress and all of that has risen by over 50% over these last 2 years. And so that really rang home to her because she has a 13-year-old. We have a 13-year-old. Okay. So we know she's going through the middle school phase.
Yes.
That is just like crazy. Right. And so she made this strip. She created the vision for this strip, should I say, with our biochemist, with the thought in mind of the busy brain. Okay. The brain that is thinking of a million things at once. How we're feeling like that overwhelm and that stress, like we have to live up to certain expectations. It was created to give focus and calming. And also it has long-term benefits as well for the gut. And as many of you guys know, if you can get your gut right, you can get your brain right. They're all connected with the gut-brain axis. If you guys don't know about that, just go ahead and look it up because I could be here forever. I'm a nurse, I could talk about this forever, but just know that having a little tiny strip like this that works for our brain and our gut at the same time is like having a gold mine in your hands right here. Okay. So with this strip, you put it on your tongue, you put it under your tongue, it gets delivered on a cellular level. The 3 main ingredients in this strip, okay? Get ready to be blown away because it's 3 simple ingredients that you may or may not have taken at home. But remember, the difference here is the absorption, right? So NAC. NAC is the very first ingredient that I want to talk about, guys. I don't know if you've tried NAC before, drop NAC in the comments. I want to see how many people have actually tried it before and used it in a capsule form. But what most of you don't know is that NAC is really, really hard to absorb in our bodies, right? So because of our technology, we're able to deliver on a cellular level. One of the most powerful things about NAC is that it is a precursor to a powerful antioxidant, our master antioxidant in our body, which is glutathione, okay? And if you look up the benefits of glutathione, one of the main ones is how it helps our gut health, but it also helps anti-aging. It also helps our lung functions, okay? There are so many things that NAC does, but it is so, so good for our brains, right? For our brain health. And then you pair that with thiamine. That's our next ingredient, okay? Thiamine is a really powerful vitamin. And the reason why it is because it does so many things. It helps our brain function, okay? But it also converts all the foods that we eat to energy. So if you ever hear somebody, because we have a testimonial group, guys, that we'll talk about later, and you'll hear all the testimonials. But what you'll hear about this little strip is that you'll hear people say, I just felt like I had this like clean energy. And when I say clean energy, I'm meaning not a jittery, not a feeling of taking like, you know, a sports drink or something like that, or an energy drink where it gives you those jitters. This is a clean motivation energy. So like that feeling that you just want to get things done, you know, I guess that's the best way that I can describe it. It's like, you know, when you just feel like you're in a slump or you're laying around on the couch all the time and you're just like, I just don't have that energy to get up and do anything. It gives you that clean energy, that motivation to do that. Okay. And then the last ingredient is why this strip is yellow. Okay. We don't have any dyes. We don't use any kind of junk ingredients like that to make it yellow. It is the curcumin that is in this strip that makes it yellow. And curcumin is the active ingredient in turmeric, okay? And I know that a lot of you have probably taken this as well, but it has so many benefits. It is an antioxidant. It does work for our immune system. It also works for healthy joints. I mean, again, I could go on and on and on, but just go ahead and Google those ingredients and just know that with our technology, all three of those ingredients work together synergistically to help us with those feelings that I was saying before, kind of like when you're feeling unmotivated and you know, like you can't get things done, or when you're feeling that overwhelm and stress, right? It helps with that. It also helps, this is a little TMI, but since I said that it helps with the gut, it helps a lot of people get regular. Okay. And I don't mean to talk about poop on here, guys, but hey, like I need to tell you what it does. Okay. So one little tiny strip that has benefits that literally some people say it works within minutes that they take it, that they can literally feel like the weight off their shoulders within minutes. And some people say, no, it actually didn't take me minutes. It took me days. Some people say that it even took them weeks before they noticed, or some people got off it and said, oh, I don't think it's working for me. And then realized once they were off it that, oh my gosh, I was actually getting things done. I wasn't getting angry in the school pickup line when I was waiting. I wasn't getting nasty with my husband when he would, you know, do irritating things, because sometimes they do, right? Never. And so the thing is that everybody is different and everybody metabolizes things differently. So it can hit everybody at a different time. And that's perfectly fine, but the majority of the people say that it helps pretty darn quickly because of the technology that we use, okay?
It helps me, guys, within about 5 minutes, and it helps me focus. And like, I feel like I can sit there and I can get something done. Like if I want to like read a book and get really into the book, or work on the computer, or whatever I need to get done, it just helps me feel like laser focused.
Yeah, and it helps. I notice a difference in our daughter. When she's going to school and she comes home from school, she is I mean, she always has this dramatic story to tell me. It's middle school, guys, right?
Mhm.
And she gets so worked up and overwhelmed. And I can actually see the difference in her as she's coming home and not having those feelings anymore, not like having that overwhelm and that stressed out feeling anymore. So I can even see it in my daughter, which I absolutely love. But we are going to move on because we know we only have a short period of time for you guys, and we have a special guest on here. What can we say about Rick and Robin? Where can we even start? Okay. We were so privileged to meet this couple.
Yes. Yes.
And from the moment that we were able to meet them, the moment that we saw this man, this Rick's face and his jolly smile, that is the word for you, Rick, is jolly. Okay. He has this energy about him that you could be with him for 5 seconds and you catch the smile. I don't know if has any of you guys been around somebody that was like that, because that is the kind of energy I think everyone needs.
Mhm.
And I picked it up right away, but I only got bits and pieces of his story. But when I finally got to watch his story, it just touched. I mean, I don't think there's going to be a dry eye in the house tonight. It just touched our hearts. It touched our souls. They're one of our dearest friends now. And I'm so glad to bring them on here and have you guys listen and hear what he's been through. All of the, he is the poster child, I say child, man, for the saying, make your mess your message, right? And with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and mute myself and bring on Rick and Robin. Robin, we feel the same way. I just can't believe everything that you've gone through. And I'm so proud to call you guys friends. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on mute and have you guys tell your story.
You guys are just too nice. Just too nice.
Got me here.
You already got her to cry before we even got started. How about that? So, hey, thank you very much. My name's Rick Pollard. This is my wife, Robin Pollard. How's everybody tonight? Listen, we have 3 kids, 4 grandchildren. We've been married for almost 39 years. That's saying something right there. So that's the big thing. We love Brandon and Shannon.
We do.
We met them the first time we met them over a Zoom. They are exactly that's the thing that turned me to this company.
Yeah.
That is the thing. Them and Van and Swan. Absolutely the best people in the world. So many more people now that we've met. It's amazing. So let me tell you something. You mentioned, Shannon mentioned a little bit ago about people being sad and hopeless. Now, let me tell you something. We just read something today that 48% of Americans say that they're sad and hopeless right now. Mm-hmm. And that 37% of teenagers say they're sad and hopeless. Well, you know what? In 2016, that was us.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That was us. This is a hard story to tell. You're gonna find out right away. When I tell this story, which very rarely I tell this story, it's a very hard story for me to talk about. But in 2016, I was a lead singer for a country band, touring all over, doing my thing. And one day I just noticed a knot starting to stick out of my neck just a little bit. So we went and had it checked. It kind of shot out there quick. Went and had it checked. They told me that I had an ear infection. So they treated me for an ear infection, but it was still there. After the ear infection was over with, it was still there. So I went back again, and they finally sent me to have some blood work done. And then on January 20th, 2016, roughest year of our lives, January 20th, 2016, I was diagnosed with cancer. Tough thing to talk about. Cancer, thyroid cancer. They went in April, did surgery. My whole life, I dreamed of being a singer my whole life. And at that moment, that entire dream was gone. April of 2016, after I've worked since I was a child, that whole life was gone. So anyway, April 2016, they went in, took my thyroids out, said, hey, we think we got it. We think you're good. But something was wrong. We didn't know what was wrong, but something was wrong. So I went back in again. I had an MRI done. And when they did the MRI, they said, the tech told me, buddy, I'm not a doctor. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but I've got to tell you, you're such a nice guy. So your neck looks like it got ran over by a Mack truck. And I didn't know what that meant. So they sent us right straight to neurosurgeons. So had a big surgery, major surgery, April, turned around, had another major surgery in June where they replaced most of my neck with titanium. I have been diagnosed with a disease called OPLL. That's ossification of the, posterior longitudinal ligaments, which are the ligaments that run your entire body. I went in June, had the surgery. Surgery was really bad. It took way too long, and I lost my left side of my body. So the whole left side died. They finally got my left side fired back up, and they came out and told my wife, they said, we don't know if he's going to make it. We really don't know what's going to happen with him. Well, 2 days later, they were trying to get me out of the bed. I was still there. 2 days later, they tried to get me out of the bed at the hospital. I took my last step. I took 2 steps, and I didn't take another one. I was paralyzed from the neck down. We didn't know what to do. We talk about sad and hopeless. We had no idea what was coming, no idea where we were going to be. To make a long story short, because it's a long one, in June of 2022 or 2016, I was in hospitals for 17 months. I was put in a nursing home, and it was in one of those nursing homes where you got to really work hard. I was in physical therapy all the time. They were trying to get occupational therapy, everything. I lost everything. I couldn't do anything. And you know, when Sharon was talking about poop, I couldn't even do that. I couldn't do anything. And you know, we don't talk about those things. So I'm laying in the hospital, in a nursing home, and I feel this really bad pain in my leg. And I didn't know what this pain was. And it was coming up through my groin. It came up. And we called in the nurses. The nurses called the ambulance and sent me back to the hospital. And lo and behold, they knew, they told my wife before I left, they knew that I was in trouble, and I was in big trouble. Well, come to find it out, after they did a Doppler, my legs from the knees down were filled with blood clots, and 2 of those broke loose. They became PEs. They got up into my lung. Well, we all know, the doctors told me to survive 1 PE is a feat. I survived 2. There's a reason why I survived the 2. For some reason, I'm still here. But it didn't stop there. It kept going. It kept going. They kept telling my wife, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. We don't know what to do with him. They've tried everything. I was in seizures every single day, multiple seizures every single day. No one knew what to do. And on September 30th, 2016, the inevitable happened. I died. September 30th, I coded. I died. They told my wife, we can't get him back. We don't know what to do. They finally figured out a way to get me back. It stuck me on life support, put me in a coma, and told my wife to unplug me. She had to make that decision. Now, I don't know about you all, but when we talk about stress and we talk about different things that are going on, listen, I was in a coma. She had to deal with all of that. Now, amongst all that time, we lost our cars. We lost our house. The thing that we worked so hard for. We had a 7-acre farm. We lost it. We lost our furniture. We lost everything. If it wasn't going to go back to the banks, it was going to go to the nursing home. We lost it all. So when you hear us say we lost everything, we lost everything. We lived in the hospital. She lived in the hospital, sleeping in the chair beside my bed for 17 months. In the chair, wondering every single night, am I going to wake up? I was on all these machines, life support keeping me going. Here it is, coming into the fall, my favorite time of year, and here I am, gone. No way to bring me back. They asked her, would you please unplug him? He'll never make it. There's no way he's going to make it. Now remember, I'm completely paralyzed from the neck down at that point. We didn't know. We didn't know what was going on. I was gone. She had to deal with what I was dealing with every single day. She had to be there for all that. And I hope none of you ever have to go through that with someone. And I don't know how she did it. I have no idea how she did it. I don't know if I could do that for her. I don't know. So long story short, they sent me from a trauma-free to a trauma 1 up in Northwest Top in Cleveland. They sent me up to Cleveland Clinic. They lifed me up there. They couldn't life flight me because my legs I wouldn't survive the flight because I was full of blood clots. So I got up there. We finally got some things figured out. They finally figured all the stuff out that we needed to do. But mind you, I'm still paralyzed. I don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. I was the breadwinner. I was the person that brought in. I'm the person that did all my life. I did all the things I needed to do, and it's gone. So we then started searching while I was in the hospital, searching for something that would help me rather than traditional medicine. Now, let me tell you something. 6 Percocet a day, 2 Oxycontin a day, just to get me out of bed, just for me to go to therapy. That's what they would feed me. All day long, I was being fed Percocet. So what we were trying to do is trying to find something that was better for me that I could use. So we did, over a year span, we did find a product that worked briefly, and then he changed the product. So we still did. We spent tens of thousands of dollars trying to find a product that would work for me. Now, mind you, my body is jacked. I have a terminal disease that's OPLL. I am going to die from that disease. We made it our mission not to look at that as a bad thing, but to look at that as something that we can help other people that are out there. Let other people know it's our mission to help you, and let us help you in any way we can. So our mission was to find the right product that would work for me. And our mission was to find the right people and help the right people do the right things. Now, we don't know what happens with people. They all have their own stresses. 2019, we thought we had it figured out. But on Thanksgiving Eve, our son was hit by a drunk driver head on. We thought we were going to lose him. Thanksgiving Eve, we got the call. On Christmas Eve, our daughter, who has MS, was on her way to church. On her way to church with her husband, who's deployed right now. They got hit on Christmas Eve by an older gentleman who hit the gas instead of a brake. So we thought we were going to lose them. And we thought that was it. We thought, how much more stress can we be in? How much after what we've gone through, how much more can we do? Well, that was answered on December 28th. The night of December 28th, my mom and dad's anniversary, my mom and dad's house burned to the ground. The house that we lived in, that I lived in for 52 years. And it's gone. So back to back to back, Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving Eve, and the 28th of December, stress levels were outrageous for us. I'm still trying to struggle. I'm still doing everything that I'm doing. I'm still working through everything.
Felt hopeless.
And everything was hopeless for us. Everything. Then, back in April, someone told us about this strip. Someone told us that we needed to take a look at this because this might be beneficial for us. Not only me physically, but for her and her stress and how to make us happy again. We are struggling, folks. We were struggling so bad, and we thought it was just one thing after the other, after the other. So we had to find something. So we tried.
Everything. Sorry.
It's okay. We tried this strip. I tried this strip. We only had one. Robin didn't get a try. And so we tried this strip, and it didn't smack me in the head at once because I didn't figure it would because of my situation. So I didn't figure it would, but it did help a little bit. It kind of felt like drinking hot chocolate or something. I kind of felt that warmth come over my body. And I said, maybe we might have something here. Now, I will tell you, I said I would never get involved in anything again like this because I just didn't want to deal. I have so much stress with what I do every day. Now, I know you don't realize all this, but I'm hooked up to machines every night, every single night. And it sends data to the hospitals that I'm connected to because I'm going to die in my sleep. My respiratory system is going to go. That's what they've told us. Now, I will tell you this. Since 2016, they've told us three times that I had 6 months or less to live. 6 months or less. We were told that last year. That was the last time we were told that last year. I'm still here. I'm still here for a reason. I'm here. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help her. She sat there for 17 months in a chair. She slept in a chair just for me. So we're here to help as many people as we can. When I took the strip, I felt better. things were great, and I wanted to move on from that. So we decided to make our mission to help as many people as we can. And in the meantime,
For me.
in the meantime, once we finally got strips for her, what it did for her was help make her happy again, help her and her stress levels. It helped make both of us
Sleep.
happy again. We ask people every day, are you happy? Are you happy? Because I'm happy to be here, just to be living here, just to have the chance to be back on this earth. And because I lost everything, I lost my memory. I couldn't speak. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. So everything was gone. I didn't even know who she was. I didn't know who my granddaughter was. I didn't know who anybody was. So we got these strips, and it has made such a difference in our lives, such a difference. Now, our story's long. It's really long, and I really condensed it as much as I possibly could for y'all, because I really wanted y'all to hear this. But I got to tell you, these strips made us so much better than we've been in the last 5 years. You want to say something?
Well,
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say what it has done for me. I'm sleeping again. And that's huge, because I wake up before this every night, just looking over, making sure he's breathing. That's an awful thing to deal with. So, that's the biggest thing the strip has helped me with. And it's actually calmed my mind. When you have to worry about this every day, your mind is going to be everywhere. And just to calm it, that's what I really needed. I'm pretty healthy, but that's mainly what I wanted to say about this.
Well, I'm glad she put that in,
It's
because let me
struggling.
tell you about something, folks. Without her, there'd be no me. There'd be no me. A lot of people like to take credit for being who they are. I take credit for being who I am from the people that are around me, including my wife, my kids, my friends, my family. If it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be here. I'm happy to be here to help when I can. I did write a book about this whole thing. If you want a copy of the book,
I'll give one away.
reach out to me. I don't know. I think Shanna's going to give one away tonight. I don't know yet. If you want a book, reach out to me. And again, folks, I want you to know something. We don't make any medical claims.
No.
We just tell you our
Our
story.
story.
Okay. Thank you very much for having us tonight. We appreciate you all. And please, by all means, if we can help you in any way, reach out. Reach out. Wherever you are in America, wherever in the world, reach out to us. We're here for you.
We are.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Shannon, Brandon.
Thank you so much, guys. I think I turned the camera off a little bit because I was tearing up as usual. Guys, it's just, that story is just so remarkable. And you know what? Let's give them another word to comment if they want a chance to win one of the books. You know what? Comment the word miracle below if you want a chance to win one of these books, because I feel blessed to be in the presence of you guys, because I know all of the things that you went through, and it just, I'm so grateful to you guys for being on here tonight and sharing that story. So
Yes.
it's going to be hard to keep going after this story. But I did want, to kind of switch gears just a little bit, because if anything that you have heard tonight, guys, if any of it resonates with you and you feel like your passion is to help people, then this is the right place for you. And here's the thing. You could be presented with many opportunities a day, right? And some may be for you and some may not be for you. But the one thing that I notice across the board in this company is that the people who are here together and bonded together are here for the right reasons, and they truly, truly just want to help people. And as I continue to go, guys, please drop in the comments, if you are a brand partner here with us, drop in the comments what your favorite part of being a part of Elomir is. Because I want to see all of the comments, and I'm sure that many others would love to see what your favorite part is about being a part of this, because there is an opportunity here. And if you are somebody who feels like you can use this product, if you're somebody who has been struggling, maybe feelings of overwhelm, stress, maybe you have gut health issues. Guys, I've had gut health issues since I was a little girl. I used to lay on the side of the road because my mother had 2 jobs and she was a single parent. And my bus would drop me off and I had to walk home every day after school, and I couldn't do it. So I would lay on the side of the road until my mother would get home from school. Okay. That's how long or home from work to pick me up. And that's how long I have had gut issues. So to have a product that helps with so many different things and has so many long-term benefits, it's just, for me, it was a package deal. Okay. But now let's talk a little bit about how you can earn some money if you decided that you wanted to take on this opportunity, guys. Okay. The company is brand new, brand spanking new. I think we are not even 3 months in. We've already passed the $3 million mark in the company, that's unheard of, right? It's crazy, but I'm telling you, it's because of the results that people are getting. We have a group. So please, when you get off of this, ask whoever invited you to enter you into that group. It's called Live Your Best Life. It has like 20.5K people in there. Okay. But they're all sharing their stories with this strip, and they all vary, which is what is so great about this strip and this technology, because I feel that this strip helps everybody individually with what they need. Okay. And all you have to do is share something that you love, and hey, bring people on to hear stories like these that we present. Okay. And then you can make money off of something that you're passionate about and that you love to share. Okay. I'm not going to go over the comp plan tonight, guys, because I know we don't have a lot of time. However, a comp plan video is inside that group too. Okay. So if you just ask the person who invited you to add you to that group so that you can see the testimonials, see the videos about the product, look at the compensation plan. It breaks down. We have a short video that they can tag you in that breaks down the compensation plan, guys. Okay. But the very last thing that I will tell you is, like, you're wondering, okay, this sounds great. I am like on board with the product. I have to get it in my hands. I want to try it. Yes, I need to make some money from home. Guys, times are tough right now. I mean, people can barely afford to travel, even if they have to drive because of the gas prices now, right? And so even if you have a full-time job, guys, I don't know if you've looked around, but people are starting to work from home, okay? Lots of people are starting to work from home or getting some sort of side gig that is online because people need it. They need the money. I mean, I don't know about you, but I have been through struggles where literally there is not enough week. I'm sitting here on a Wednesday going, oh my gosh, I get paid on Friday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it till Friday, right? And if you've ever been in that situation, guys, now more than ever, you need to make a little bit of income, extra income on the side. Okay. So how can you join? The way that you can join, I'm going to do a screen share here really quick, because we have a graphic that keeps it nice and simple, and we can show you exactly the different packages that we have. Hold on, guys. I think we're having technical difficulty with sharing the screen. While we're waiting on this, guys, I see only a couple. I think I told you guys of the ways to win right at the beginning of this. So if you jumped on late, you don't know. If you love what you see and you decide that you want to join to make some extra money, please comment "I'm in" and tag the affiliate that sent you here, the brand partner that invited you here. Okay. So you just tag "I'm in," and they can help you out with giving you some more information on how to join. But that is also going to enter you to win $49 reimbursement off of your pack. Okay. And we're going to go over the packs right now. So the way that you can join is, number one, we have a beginner's pack, and that is one trifold which means that you're going to get 30 days, 30 strips, okay, 30 days worth of product. And that is going to be $138. Now that also, all of these prices include your $49 membership fee, and that's your annual fee. So we're going to be reimbursing somebody's fee tonight, and then we're going to do another winner on Sunday night.
Yes.
Okay. So just know that if somebody wasn't here to see this, they can watch the replay. Okay. Then we have a 3-pack trifold, which is the $299. That is 90 days. So 90 strips. Okay. And then, and this is how I like to say it. Beginners is like sticking your toes in the water. And then entry pack, you're like, you know, feeling it out a little bit. Then the builder pack, okay, you get 5 trifolds for $449 plus a bonus trifold for free. So you're going to get 180 strips. And guys, why is it important to start with one of these bigger packs? Well, number one, because you want to try the product, but we base a lot of our business, as you can see, how strips work very quickly. We actually have these trial packs. We do 5-day trial packs that we are able to sell to our people, okay, to our friends, our family, anybody who wants to try these and make some money right away. So if you buy one of these packs, you are going to be able to get back some of that income right away, okay? So the builder pack has a free trifold in it. And then we have the big entrepreneur pack, right? So this is like you want to dive in head first and you want to make some money, but not only that, you want to share as much of this product as you can with people. And that's going to be 10 trifolds for $849. Plus you're going to get 3 bonus trifolds. So guys, it's 390 strips that you're going to get. Okay. So that is the best option, the best deal that you can get. If you're able to afford it, you really want to try to do that because you'll have 3 free trifolds and you'll be able to sample out the product, make back some money offhand right away. And we know how important that is. So with that being said, guys, I am going to go ahead and close this out. Thank you so much again, Rick. Oh, are you putting it? Okay, sorry.
Announce some winners.
Rick and Robin, we are going to, oh yeah, the winners. You announced the winners, Vanna.
Vanna, all right. So I have for a 5-day trial pack. All right. I have a Christy King. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Read the wrong one.
You read the wrong one.
I know. I'm getting the messages here. Okay. Krista Russell
Ray, invited by Angie. Woohoo! Whoop, whoop.
You have the other one.
I have the other one.
Yes.
Okay.
5-day.
Annette Smith, that was invited by Jennifer Seaman. Annette Smith. Woohoo! Okay, guys, you are the 5-day trial pack winners. And
for the reimbursement, we have Susan
Holly. I hope we're not butchering names here.
Invited by Kate Lang.
Okay, Susan Howie and invited by Kate Lang. You have got the $49 reimbursement tonight. Remember, guys, people can still watch this replay and be able to win. We're going to announce some more winners on Sunday. And guys, thank you so much for being here and spending this time with us. I know we kind of made this a little bit longer, but I needed you to hear what.
Did you want to do the book tonight?
Oh, and the book. I am just cutting you guys off of your winnings. Hold on. We have Vanna here. Go ahead. Let him.
Christy Kane, invited by Sarah Smith to win the book.
Awesome, Christy. Yeah, Christy Kane. Okay, we are going to get you that book. We'll talk with Rick and Robin and get that all set up for you, okay? And send that out. So, guys, I've been trying to thank you this whole time and cut you off from your winnings, but thank you so much for spending this time with us. Please get in that group. If there's one thing that I can say to you guys is you want to be a part of that group, we have a fall festival going on right now, guys.
Yes.
That, okay, you had some chances to win here now. You're going to have some chances to win on Sunday. But guys, we are doing giveaways all day long, all throughout the weekend in our fall festival inside that Live Your Best Life group. So ask them to put you in there. Tag you in the compensation plan if you want more information about the opportunity and how you can make some extra money. And have them tag you in the information about the Fall Fest that we have going on, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending the time with us.
Good night, guys.
Good night.